Good morning, boys and girls. This is our last day of new content for social studies, and it's all about the flag and the Pledge of Allegiance. So real quick, there's some big ideas that I want you to take away from today, and those are knowing that the flag is an important symbol of our country. The Pledge of Allegiance is a promise and an honor to love our country. Patriotism means showing love, honor, and respect for our country, and there are many ways to show patriotism, such as saying the Pledge of Allegiance and singing patriotic songs. So those are the big ideas that we're going to be talking about today. Our flag is an important symbol of our country, and there are some rules for respecting our flag. One of those rules is that the flag should be lit at all times, either by sunlight or by an appropriate light source. So if you have a flag at home or you see a flag at someone else's home or at a business, if it's during the daytime when the sunlight is out, that's absolutely fine. But then when night happens to come, the flags that are still outside should have a light on them. And there's some lights. Some people have spotlights on the ground that shoot up, but there's also some light poles that have a light at the top of the light pole and shine down. Either one, as long as it has a light on it. Here at the school, our flag outside does not have a light on it, so our custodian goes out every day at the end of the day and takes our flag down, and then each morning goes out and puts our flag up, because we don't have a light on our flag. The flag should be flown in good weather unless the flag is specifically designed for bad weather. I didn't know that they made flags specifically designed for bad weather. I always just knew or was under the impression that if the weather was bad outside, our flags were not to be flown. When the flag is lowered, there is a certain way to hold it so that way no parts of it touch anything else or the ground, and it should always be received with open arms or hands. So it usually takes two people, and one person is lowering the flag on the flagpole. The second person will have their hands like this or their arms out, and the flag will drape across their hands or their forearms, so that way it does not touch anything else or the ground. To store the flag, it should be folded neatly and carefully. So it shouldn't just be thrown into a pile and tossed into a corner. It doesn't necessarily have to be folded into the triangle shape that we sometimes see. I think for some instances it is always in that triangle shape, but just to store your own personal flag, I don't think that it has to be in a triangle shape. Just that it has to be folded neatly and put in a safe spot neatly and respectfully. And then it should be cleaned and mended when necessary. So mended just means fixed or sewn. After a while flopping around in the wind, there's liable to be some threads or strings that are starting to fray, and so when they start waving and unraveling. If there's any holes that happen to get into it, those need to be fixed quickly. Excuse me, sorry. Ouch. And then when a flag is so worn out that it's no longer fit to serve as a symbol of our country, it should be destroyed by burning it in a dignified manner. And that just means that we're not going to throw it in our our campfire. We are going to have like a special little burning. We're not going to burn it at a party. We're not going to hoot and holler about it. We're just going to respectfully burn the flag, but it's not to be thrown away in our trash can. Okay? There's two songs that go along with our flag. One is called the National Anthem. All I could think of is Star Spangled Banner, which is the name of our national anthem. And then the other is the Pledge of Allegiance. And when we are when either of those songs are playing, or I don't know if Pledge of Allegiance is really a song, but when the national anthem is being played or the Pledge of Allegiance is being said, there is a certain etiquette that you are to have, and that is for you to be standing still and straight. So you're not talking to your neighbor next to you, you're not doing other stuff, you're not writing down something. If you're at a game, you're not eating, you're not walking to your seat. If you're at a game or something like that, you stop where you are, you stand still, you look at the flag. Some places have different flags. It doesn't matter what flag you look at, you just need to look at a flag. Or if you can't see it, you need to look in the direction of the flag. Like I know sometimes I'm at a game and the people in front of me are too tall and I can't see it, or some places have small flags and so I can't see it, but you stand facing the direction that the flag is in. Your right hand, which I think I might be backwards to you guys right now, is over your heart, which is on the left side, so you go across your body. If you are wearing a hat, you remove your hat. Some people will put their hat over their head, or they'll hold it in their hat over their heart, or some people will hold it in their other hand. Either one is fine. And then you say the words clearly and nicely. No shouting or goofing around if you're saying the pledge. If you're singing along with the Star Spangled Banner, same applies too. So I want to play the Star Spangled Banner for you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, I am turning you the right way, right? The flag. And I'm going to be off to the side of the computer, but I'm going to be standing facing the flag. And I want you to practice too, okay?
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, let me pause this real quick so it doesn't go on to the next video. Okay, so how many of you knew the Star Spangled Banner? Some of you. I really like the Star Spangled Banner. The next thing that I want to do is read a book with you. Well, listen to a book with you. I do have this book, but I have no idea where this book is. So I found it on YouTube, and we're going to listen to it together. do I get me back bigger? Okay, so I know that that was quiet. It was the words to a Pledge of Allegiance. And real quick, actually, I'm going to show you this. So these are the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So those are the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. And these things are just telling us what it means. So I pledge is really saying I promise to be loyal to the flag of the United States of America and to the government for which it stands, one country, under God, indivisible means we cannot be split apart. We stand together with liberty or freedom and justice or fairness for all. So that means that we all are free and we are all to be treated equally and fair. Okay? The next thing that we have to do is talk about ways to show patriotism. And this is where you need your social studies notebook and something to write with. I might run out of time, but I'm going to try, okay? So we're talking about ways to show patriotism. So I'm in my social studies notebook. I'm in my first blank page. And I'm going to write the word patriotism in the middle of my page. P-A-T-R-I-O-T-I-S-M. And I'm going to draw a square around patriotism. Okay? All right. So ways that we can show patriotism. We talked about one and just looked at one is to say, can you see this? Not really. I'm going to keep using my red one. Say the pledge of A-L-L-E-G-I-A-N-C-E, allegiance. Okay. So one way is to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Another way to show patriotism is to fly the American flag. Notice it does say fly and not wear. Technically, I know that there are many things that are the American flag out there. And I know that there's many people that wear them. But technically, we are not supposed to wear the American flag. We are supposed to fly the American flag, but we are supposed to wear red, white, and blue. So we can represent the flag in our country, but we should not wear things that look like the flag or have the flag on them. We can celebrate patriotic holidays like the 4th of July and Flag Day and I'm forgetting. Labor Day and Memorial Day. Celebrate a patriotic holiday. Alright guys, my time's about to expire on this video, so if you need to, pause here and I'll be right back with the rest of our graphic organizer.